Hey, it's a brand new day on Gillum Farms, and I'm Johnny. And today what we're doing is we're headed to an estate auction. And looking at the flyer and everything, which I'll post a picture of here. Yeah, lots of good stuff. So I'm headed over there. I'm going to look and see if there's anything in there that Gillum Farms can use. So stay tuned and follow along, and we'll go through it and see what all there is. All right, I have made it here. I'm just going to go through the equipment. This old manure spreader needs a whole floor. Looks like they put a metal floor in this one. Another manure spreader. Looks like an old Ford. Maybe an 8N. Old flathead 4. I need a little work. Here's a welding rig. Tires are done on this. Wonder if they're going to try to start that today. I doubt it because there's no battery in it. If they were going to try to start it, they'd put a battery in it. I wonder if it's freed up. Stuff like that is handy though. But man, this has been sitting around a long time. That's a nice little trailer that they built, but boy, it's sure been sitting a long time outside. Here's a little kind of a generator. Old school generator. Murray riding mower, 12.5, 40-inch cut. Ford, 18 horse. Took the mower deck off of it. Been using it to pull a little sprayer. It's pretty cool. A couple other, several junk mowers. Sears. It's a top for a, looks like a little mail Jeep or something like that. Another little trailer. Boy, there are people just pulling in like crazy here. There's a lot of people here. Another little kind of a something trailer that you can put together there, put a floor on it, pull it around the yard, maybe something behind a four-wheeler or something. What the heavy, that disc, they have put the weight to it. I bet it'll bite. And it appears to all be there, and appears to not be a part. The 3-point hitch. I would actually kind of be interested in something like that if it went cheap enough. I'd have to go get a trailer and get that, because I don't want to put that on the bed of my truck, because that is much too heavy. My little Kubota would be riding wheelies. Talk about riding wheelies. You put this thing on it, it'd really ride wheelies. There's your bat wing, Ginger. Another one. All right. No use for that big of a brush hog, but am in the market for a good 6-footer. A good 6-footer. This one here is not what I would consider a good 6-footer. It's a 6-footer, but not necessarily a good one. Here's a little, it's like a 4-footer, little 4-foot brush hog. Another little old school brush hog. Another old brush hog. And a lot of parts missing off these different ones. Like tail wheels going off this one right here. Very heavy duty, no drive shaft. That's disturbing right there. I don't think it's turning anything. I don't think there's anything down in there turning. No, that thing is got either no blades on it, or, and I can't tell because I can't get under it. This in here's seen a little rust. Another old brush hog. Boy, they had a bunch of old brush hogs. Little bitty brush hog. Pasture drag. Some old kind of chassis and, you know, like really old trailer stuff right here. Like this is wagon, you know, like they had this as a wagon, you know, that you could pull behind a mule or something like that. Yeah, old. Some pipe and a trailer that looks like it needs a floor. Maybe. Heavy duty dry rotted tires. Need some tires. What's a heavy duty trailer though looking? Stock trailer. Completely needs a floor. Not a bad size. Decent little stock trailer. Another trailer. It's like a 16-foot utility trailer type deal. There's some ramps on there, some other things. A couple of hay rakes. These kind of hay rakes we use whenever we're baling hay right here. Mount them beside each other. And there's an old square baler. Probably needs a lot of work. There's a really good looking box blade. Fortunately, I have a really good looking box blade, so that's a good one. It's got almost all the rippers on it. It's got 4 of them. These are handy. This is a fertilizer seed spreader, and you mount it on a 3-point hitch on the back of a tractor. You know, it's the other way. It's upside down right now, but you put it in there, and as this turns, throws that seed. So this is what I always figured they needed to make brush hogs like right here. Only I'd like to have one just like that, only smaller. Dual wheel. That's much too big for my tractor, but I think that's a better design. Round baler. You know me and engines and transmissions. A little 4-cylinder of some sort. Saddle blankets. And just all kinds of stuff. Tires, wheels. Drill press back in there. Old school one. Old tools. Check that cow skull out. Watusi. Some old knives. Drill bits. Oh man, look at that cushion. That's the bomb right there. I need that. I really need that. The older I get, the harder it is for me to sit because I hurt. Thugs for trailer lights says, see what's actually in there. Well, yeah, they're wiring stuff, yeah. Animal clipper trimmer. Trim those sheep, trim my beard. Manual air hose reel. Brand spanking new. It appears at one time they gave $8.29 for that. Old headlights for 2011 gray truck. And that guy's having all kinds of problem with his trailer and everything. All right, we'll look at all this stuff. I tell you what, if you like antique stuff, this is just a heck of an auction for you. Old farm stuff you can just put around and, you know, like have as a decorate, you know, like wagon wheels and stuff like that. There's a bunch of brands. Check those brands out. W-O-Gel. Don't see any GFs in there. See a double C. There's an auger. Those are super handy. A little John Deere Gator. Guarantee it's all going to go. It's got 3 tires in the back of it. There's a hay stinger. There are some auger bit. There's an actual auger and then there's an auger bit. Winch poles. Old air conditioner. Big round saw blade. I'll tell you what, that's going to be some good metal right there, that saw blade. Alright, let's keep, oh, propane tanks. I would like to have like something like that for my camper. Alright, let's move along here. Look at these wagon wheels. Don't you think those would look good on your gate? You know, build a gate out of those. I've got some. We've got some. We just need to get the gate built. Get a chicken house fan. They got water plumbed out here. And a bunch of old stuff. Now here's a bunch of old tin gates, sucker rod, That is the coolest round mountain right there. I mean, just a knob heeled, what I'd call it. Wow. I bet there's more people here than there are in Walmart.
1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, you haven't got your buyer's number. If you step over there and get your number right quick.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I better get that. All right, I'm all legaled up. I got me a buyer number. So, it looks like this might be one of them homemade sprayer deals. It is. Yep, homemade sprayer right there. Used a little pickup bed. It's got it should be right there. If it wasn't dug in the ground, it should be a PTO driven pump. And they used it to spray. Big old propane tanks. No use for those right now. Home Mass Ferguson tractor. That would be kind of handy to have. Little diesel engine. Make a good little, need some tires. Make a good little round bale hauling tractor just have out there. And check it out. Jeep.
You do a lot of iNola sales, don't you?
Huh?
You do a lot of iNola sales, don't you?
I know, yeah I do. I'm got to meet a fan. That was interesting. Just told me he watched all the videos we put out. All right. So we got a Jeep here. Yeah, it comes with a rat. It comes with a rat. Cool little Chevy Love 4-wheel drive.
It's got a rat too.
Yeah, buddy. Think a bunch of stuff out here is gonna have a rat. A lot of rat in here. A lot. Little bumping around truck. That'd be handy on the farm. Talk about handy on the farm, here's another one. Little Suzuki Samurai. There's 4-wheelers bigger than that thing. Wagons.
I don't think we get drunk roll that one.
Golf carts. That's a really interesting design. Pivot trailer. I bet that dude's rough riding. That's their 4-wheeler out here on the farm. That is cool. Big tractor. Bucket laying kind of out in front of it. Belarus. Belarus have Interesting thing about Polaris is they have down pressure on the 3-point. So that 3-point right there actually will push down into the soil. Most of them just float along the ground. But this thing right here, you have to watch it because it will actually push it into the dirt. It'll push your implement down. Now here's a really cool little Jeep. This is the kind of Jeep, if I was going to have a Jeep, this would be the kind of Jeep I would want right here. It's an old CJ. I'm going to say a 5 or 7. Not sure. No motor. I tell you what, it'd look cool with a Pontiac motor in it though, wouldn't it? I could put a 455 Pontiac in that and you wouldn't be able to. But that is ultimately cool right there. Very cool. I would like to have something like that actually. Maybe I will. Engine stand. You got buggy wagons. Right here, this was a bale spear. They cut the spear out of it. Handy, handy. Anybody need ramps? All kind of automotive ramps. Things are handy to have, but scary as all get out sometimes. Bicycles. Power washer. I'm going to tell you, if you haven't seen a crowd like this,
Testing.
Oh
1,
my
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have a feeling things are going to go pretty steep here.
What? Oh, don't. I wouldn't.
All right.
That floor's not good.
We got a
We're
got a
just
really
taking
good
the very
wagon
back
right
one
there
to
under
work
the
off the tools on the back here.
that they have up there. And then we have another little wagon right here, a little buggy. All this gonna sell. Here's a flatbed truck. I think they call these an OBS truck or something like that.
No, I can grab them.
Stick.
Well, she probably put them up.
Vortec 350.
Oh, no, I've been out here just to help clean this place up and line stuff up. About to bring the Bobcat out there.
Go.
We got no money, I got load.
Old Silverado flatbed.
Where they gonna start at, Tom?
Man, they just got everything here. For just various stuff, this is probably one of the best auctions I've been to. And it's the first auction of the year for us to get to. And been a little bit.
If y'all knew Jimmy, Jimmy was a good cowboy, good man. He, you can tell right here what his livelihood was, and Miss Shirley wanted to be sure and stay here till everything was gone home safely with somebody. So she thanks you for coming out here. We thank you for coming out here. All we say is just jump in there and help yourself. That's all we're going to say about it. let's like I said, here we go. 20, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 20, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15,
Chains.
$27, $15 number.
Stick welder.
102, 102. Hey, so let's talk. It says, sell choice any of those bags on the table. Choice any bags on the table. Any bag on the table. 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 30, 30,
Old air compressor. Toolbox. ProMark toolbox. What a barn. Man, that looks like my high school skill saw almost. That I still use. So, yeah. I wanted to show you all those frames that I was showing earlier out there. This is what they are. They're wagon frames. And this is a wagon that's actually built, and this is a wagon that's built on those. And they pull these with horses or mules. I'm sure these were pulled by mules, but yeah, that's what the frame's for. I just wanted to show you.
All right, a lot of this stuff, you're buying everything as is, but all we can do is tell you what we know about it, and that's not much.
Okay.
The little Massey is supposed to have a little clutch problem or transmission problem going. 25 for 25 for 25 for 25. I had sold out $400, 145, 145. Yeah, 200 now, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, huh? 2.5, 3, 2.5, 3, 2.5, 3, 3, now half, 353, 53, 53 and a half, 3 and a half, 3. Right over here, $400, number 13, $400. Ah, here's your little samurai. No title. I sell a little samurai like you said. Here we go to 500 where? At 500 to get 5 to 5 to get 5 to 5 we got 300 now 4 to 5 now 6 now 6 now 6 now 6 now 6 now 6 now 500 now 600 now 600 5 to 15 16 15 16 15 16 to 5 15 16 anybody else 15 16 1600 and a half. So to $1,500 number 130 thank you. 2, 300, 200 now, 3, 3, 3, 3, 203, 3, 3, 3, 203, 3, on this wagon here, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2 and a half, 252, 52, 52, 52, 52, 50, 250, 52, 52, 52, 52, 50. Y'all not want this wagon? $100 bill. 100, but 100, but 100, but 100, but 100, but 100, but 100, y'all looking right here? Anybody? Put it with that other wagon right there. You buying both of them. You buying this one and that one right there. You got to take Lupe to go with it. 2 wagons, 1 money. How many dollars? You got everything ready to go. How much? Both wagons, 500. At 5, we're going to give 5 and a half. 5, 5 and a 5, we're going to give 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half. Now find somebody 5. Now 6, 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 now 6 and a quarter, 625, 625. Now 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, half, 6 and a 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 half. And I have sold them to him $625. 103, thank you. Oh my goodness, if you saw the picture of Jim sitting on there holding a load of hay, what a pretty picture that was. And it could be you sitting on there now. I think, it's a wagon, hay wagon. Put his hay on the backside there. Cart.
Hay wagon.
Hay wagon cart. 500, it won't be back. 600, 500, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, $11.5. Hey, Jim took this to the top of that mountain one time. It could be yours to go back on top of that now. How much on it? 202 and a half. 2 and a half, 3,
I put 700 pounds in alfalfa, 1,300 pounds of soybean hay, 52.
Carts run just got a little. So, I like you said, here you go, got 2,000, only got 2,500 there. 25. 4,000, last call, 4,039, 3,900, 218, thank you. Hey, get ready up here. Anybody else? 500, 4.5, 121. Hey, let's sell that pretty red one first over there.
Bought a Jeep.
That pretty red
have to
one
work on it.
first.
Now I gotta work on it.
And put it in the gift, sell.
All right, I've got to talk about this Jeep a little bit. My wife watched the movie The Terminator whenever she was a little girl. And the movie Terminator, at the very end of it, you see that lady who, you know, Sarah Connor was actually in a Jeep with a German Shepherd. And she has always wanted one of those Jeeps. Well, I bought her this Jeep. It's for sale.
Hey, there you go. It's a Kawasaki Neo right there. Started on the largest day a couple of weeks ago. We brought down here and you can find 1,000, 12.5. 1,000, 12.5. 1,000, 12.5. 15 to bounce. 12.5. 15. 23 on the mule. 2,300 and a half. Sold in your way. 2,200 on 206.
2,200.
Here we go. How many dollars? Put it on this go. 1986. How much? How much?
$100.
Hey, 2,000, 3,000. That's 2,003.
I ain't always go up. It's hard to go back.
2,000. Now 25, 25, 49, $5,000, 51, 52, 53, 53, 54, 44, 54, 55. 55, sir, 55. You almost lost it. 55, 55, 55. There's still time. 5,500. 5,500. Anybody else? 5,500. 5,500 and I have. Sold them $5,400. 157. 157.
5,400.
Oh, look at that.
Started right up.
$1,000. 12.5. 1,000 been 12.5. 12.5. 15. 17, 18, 22 and a half. 25. 554. 39. Now I have. 4,001, 41, almost had 41, 42, 42, 42. That's called 4,200 and a half. Sold them. 4,100 on number one.
4,100 Dooley. All right, it keeps getting a little bit better on this. We're making money, or trying to make money now. A guy just came up to me and asked me if they could buy these rippers right here. I have no use for these rippers right now. I've got rippers on all my stuff. And I said, sure. What do you give me for them? He goes, $50. Those are sold for $50. So the $450 Jeep is now a $400 Jeep. That's great.
Everything in the toolbox, you got the welder, you got the torches, everything but the drive line. Here we go. What do you give for the trailer, welder, and all? Put them on the money. I got 500, 7.5. I won't be back. 500, 7.5, $1,000, 1,000, 12.5, around 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 12.5, 15, 12.5, 15, 15, 12.5, 15, 15, 13, 12.5, 13, 2,100. Yes. 200, 2,200, 22, 22. Thank you. What you did? 21, 22, 21, 22, 22.5. Sold him $2,100. 142. 142. 142. Thank you. 20 to 30. 20 to 30. 30 to 30. 20 to 30. 40. 40. 60, 70, 70, 80, 90, 100, quarter, half, 150, what's it got now? 2 quarter, 2 quarter, 2 and a half, 300, 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 4, 3 and a half, total $350, $350 number.
I think it's 121.
121.
Thank you. All right, I bought a top for the Jeep now. Top and doors. All right, I got the first little part of it. I've got the 2 doors. These got roll up and down windows, folks. So I got the doors that come with that topper, and I'm headed home to get the trailer. We're going to come down and get the Jeep and the top. Hey guys, we're back. We got the trailer. We got a 4-wheeler in case we got to pull that thing up onto the trailer. But we're picking up that Jeep. I do see a guy run around here with a skid steer, and I'm going to talk to him and see if he can help us out real quick. And if he can help us, then we won't have to unload the 4-wheeler. Wow. Alright, we'll go out there and set it on the trailer then. Wow. That's awesome. Now we got to get that hard top, that little white hard top right away.
It's hard to handle.
Huh?
It's hard to handle.
Yeah. Handy not having windows in the side. There we go. Here we go. We're going to set this on here. And you can't beat that at all. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
So much. I wonder who kept shooting holes in the floorboard. Yeah, we got the holy Jeep. All right, I went home and stressed around and doing all kinds of stuff and got my 4-wheeler and put it on the truck to pull this, because you know it's so muddy over there. I was going to try to pull that over here and then pull it up on the trailer. That was the plan. But that guy over there in that big Kubota right there, he just lifted that dude right up without any problems, carried it over here and set it on our trailer for us, as well as this sweet hard top. Now, these are hard to come by, so we got the good hard top for it, and we're going to mount all that up, get some windows in it, put the doors on it. It's got some sweet doors for this thing, so we're going to get that all fixed up, get a good sweet paint job on this deal, and we'll be ready to go. You know, I'm sure them brakes will be just fine, and I know this. I know all this electrical wiring will be fine. And if you'll notice, this is a heater. This is a heater Jeep. It's got heat in it. You know, just ignore the fact that there's no controls or anything like that. But you know, it's a heater Jeep. How sweet is that? And look at those pedals. Yeah. So anyway, we got her all loaded up. We're gonna go get a bite to eat, and head to the house. So if you like this video of us going and getting the Jeep, getting the hardtop, coming to this auction, then like, comment, subscribe. We'll continue to bring more content in the future as available. Now, as always, everybody, God bless. Isn't that a sweet little Jeep?